Alright guys, how's it going? Just gonna do a video on raw input again. We did it pretty simply last time, so we'll do it differently this time. The video will be longer this time too, so hopefully that helps. Let's get going. Okay, so raw input is always put like this, from what I know, with those two open close parentheses, and so you can actually put something inside there and it'll print out to the user, and he'll just be able to type out, it'll be a prompting, like a prompt, so hold on, let's save this first. It's 8th one, so okay, so so we'll just ask the whoever's out, we'll prompt the user with a question. What's your favorite movie? And then we can put raw input. Can't type today. Okay, so we can just put raw input, and that's what we did in the last video. But we can actually, so you have a lot of options as far as like just tweaking it a little bit and how it looks. So if we save this, we're just going to do one simple question so we can study that for a while. So we'll just get this going. Okay, so it says, hello, what's your favorite movie? You say Star Wars. There you go. See, that's it. So, but we can actually move the prompt to be more, well, I guess it looks the same, but you can move it. If you put the comma right, it connects it. It connects the next line with the top line, so it'll now, with the comma, see the prompt's up right next to it instead of under it. So you say Star Wars suck. I'm just kidding, it doesn't suck. Okay, so you can do that. So, or you can so you can do that, right? Or you could just put it, I'm pretty sure you can just let's see if you can do this. Right, just put it at the top. Let's see if that works. I don't think it will. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so forget that. So you can do that. What's your favorite movie? Or you can do so raw. So we'll put the comma back up there, and then we'll do raw input, and then we can put a prompt in here as long as it's in the quotes like normal. So you can do that. You can do right. You can do that. You want to, so you can do this, and I'll show you the difference with the space after the space in the comma actually shows up in the right type here. What's your movie? Right, you say Star Wars. Okay. So if you do it, if you look at it again, it's right there next to it. If you wanted it to be further away, right? Gosh, like 1, maybe even 2. Right, see how it's further away. So I mean, that's just a little thing that you can do. And yeah, and so that's some little stuff. What you can do also is, instead of just printing this separately from the raw input function, I think it's called a function, but you can just put it inside the parentheses itself and just do everything on one line. So what that would look like, alright, if we just comment these things out, Okay, so we just comment these things out, and then we put we'll separate it so it looks better. Oh yeah, what am I doing? Okay, so we do raw input right off the bat, and we do what's your favorite movie? Right, and then you can put the space because the cursor is going to be right there. And that is really it. That's truly it. Watch. Whoops. Hello, what's your favorite movie? Star Wars. Boom. I don't know why it's returning Star Wars. That's weird. What's your favorite movie? Well, huh. I have no idea why it's doing that. I wonder if it does that all the time. Let's see. Hello. So I guess if that's the only thing, I think it looks like that's what it does. Let's see. Hello. See, it didn't do it that time. I don't know why it's doing it like that, but what day is it? See, so we're gonna do that. Let's see what that does. Wednesday. See, it didn't return it that time. I wonder what that was. I don't know what that was, but pretty weird. I think it's because I did print raw input instead of just raw input. Yep, that is why actually. So let's go back. So there we go. We learned something. Right, so that's what we have saved right now. So we run it, we type in hello. Doesn't return anything, but if we put print, right, then it's gonna print the results. So I was like, hello, boom, hello. There you go. So so there's that. So you can assign. So if you want to, right, like ask somebody. This is always in so many videos. If you want to ask somebody their name and then respond with their name and say, hello, so and so, how are you? Then you would just you got to equal, like, right, you got to store. You have to have some way to store their name or whatever they type in. So you're gonna need to save raw input as a variable, right? So you're gonna say answer, right, equals raw input. What day is it? And then you can print. Oh, I didn't know it. I didn't know it is, or maybe it's. Right, need the escape sequence. It's, and then you do %string, and then you just format it in like normal. So answer. See, now let's see. Let's see how we do this. It is when, actually it's Tuesday. Oh, I didn't know it's Tuesday. See, right there. So you can have a conversation with the person, but if they type some really goofy stuff in, it's not going to fit the script as you typed it. So probably need some more advanced stuff for that. I don't really know that stuff, but anyways, yeah, that is it. So for formatting, I have a video on curly brace formatting. So from what I know, with the % formatting, you have right, if you use R, it'll print it back to you just how the person types it. Right, and it even has the quotes. Kind of lame. I mean, you don't want to have, it doesn't look right. So if it's a number, right, then you want to use %D. I don't know if it's gonna convert properly. Yeah, see, it didn't. So with the percent, it's really not as ideal when you're trying to receive input and then print it back out from input from the user. So you're going to want to use curly brace formatting for this, just because that the other way is just so sensitive to that kind of stuff. So you could just do curly brace right there, and then you do dot format, and then answer, and then that's it. That should work. Tuesday. Oh, I didn't notice it. Okay, so if we do that again and we put a number, let's do 45. We'll do space 45. See, 45. The space showed up too, so kind of need to understand that. But yeah, see, we didn't have a problem with putting in a number like we did the last time. We didn't have to specify the type, so that is pretty usable. And see, it even, let's see if it works here. Yeah, see, you don't even need the space, so you could just do it like that. Whereas the other one, I think you need the space. And also, if you wanted the if you want since we're not doing this on 2 lines and we just condensed everything into one, if you want the little cursor thing to be on a new line, you just do a escape sequence for a new line. So since that's out, the colors help a lot. See how it's not gray like the other one? So that's probably not going to work. Yeah, see, unexpected character after line continuation character right there. So you're going to have to put this inside the open and close quotes, and that should work for you. Boom, right there, see? So that looks a lot better than what we had. Right, remember what we had was just without that. It kind of looks scrunched together. We'll do it again. Hold on. See, what day is it compared to what day is it, and then it's on the other line. It's kind of easier to look at. And yeah, that's pretty much it for raw input from what I know at this point. So you got the 2 types, right? You got the curly brace formatting, and then you got the percent one we were doing, where you have %s, right? Just yeah, the %s, and then you had the %r, and then you had the %d. So remember, with those ones, you have to really know what the user is going to put in as far as being an integer or a string. You could use raw data, but for both those things, but it is going to display it weirdly with the quotes. So it's better, I think, just to use the dot format. Again, I don't have too much experience with that stuff, so but that's the video. Alrighty.